I am going to watch Hamilton. I don't know when I'm going to watch Hamilton.
It's really aged badly in the last 2 years, just because.
I feel like it has, yeah. But you need to watch.
Why?
It is good.
They haven't got people blacked up, have they?
No, we're not. I feel like if it had, it would have aged badly in more than the last 2 years.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It would have aged badly from the second the curtain opened. They'd have gone, "This isn't good." Like,
I mean, you say that the media industry is not great.
Of all of them, theatre was probably the best.
Yeah, but these are musicals.
Even then, it's not the 70s.
Yeah.
So why hasn't it aged well?
Oh, it just sort of ignores a lot of the problems about slavery.
Yeah.
Because it's not its topic, but it just sort of skirts around that.
It just goes, by the way, this happened, and then that was it.
There's a couple like, oh, yeah, you might be getting we know who does the work, though, don't we? Yeah, it's not you, is it? Whitey.
Yeah. Sitting there, you just do shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, we are live now.
I think you'll like it, Dave.
Yeah, it is really good.
I will give it a watch. You see, normally I'd watch it tomorrow because tomorrow's my kind of creative day. But I'm not going to watch it tomorrow because I've got to be interviewed for a podcast. Get me.
Look at you, little Mr. Podcast Chappy.
And B, I'm going to art galleries tomorrow because I can.
Which art gallery are you going to?
I'm being dropped in town. I'm getting me some breakfast, and then I'm going out to maybe, I don't know.
No,
we'll see if
you're not going. No, if you're gonna go to a pub for like any breakfast, just don't go to Spoons now. Fuck them, because the owner's a prick and they try to sack all their staff during lockdown. Give it to like a local.
£6 breakfast at Wetherspoons.
Yeah, but go to a local pub that is independent and give them your cash.
But there isn't a local pub in Wolverhampton that does breakfast.
You could go to the Lich and order in.
Go where? Sorry.
The Lich.
They don't open till 11. I'll be in Birmingham by then.
Then get breakfast in Birmingham.
Shakespeare, just outside the bus stations, really.
Yes.
Good. And they serve it in like a tram.
I went to Birmingham the other day. I went to Birmingham the other day on the tram.
That's where
on the tram.
I'm going over there.
Why are you taking the tram?
All
right.
I'd have been happy to do anything, in all honesty. Just to be bored or like angry on public transport again is such a joy.
I am looking forward. I'm looking forward to just going over on the tram. John's in the chat. Hello, John. John, how was the wedding in Scotland?
John T's back.
Yeah.
No.
Did you have a nice time at the wedding in Scotland, John?
Oh yeah, you were best man.
I'm looking forward to this slow reply.
Yeah. Did something terrible happen, John?
Why would you want to?
What?
What is wrong with you?
Well, clearly just thinking about the story.
Catastrophe. Do you write for Hollyoaks? Like, what the hell, man?
I should. It's that anxiety part of my brain. Is that whenever anything goes on, it's always like, right, what can go wrong?
Yeah, but there's a difference in what can happen to you, and I hope that your wedding you attended to was set on fire.
It wasn't hope. Hope's not the right
word. It came
word.
across, Dave. That's how it came across.
I was at a wedding the once, and my mate just turned to me and went, "What if the bride doesn't show up?" I won't say a name. Just says, "What if the bride doesn't show up?" And we were like, "Oh." And then we were weighing up, like, that's what's the chances of that happening? And is that a story you can sort of like dine off for a few months?
So morbid.
What? Yeah,
anxiety, mate. What can I say? You always go to the bad place.
No.
It's true. You always go to the bad place. This sums me up. This is why I'm so negative.
He always ends up in Milton Keynes.
Yes.
Oh, that roundabout.
You think that thing of when you say you're driving to London, yeah, or well, driving anywhere, not just London, driving anywhere, but driving a distance, 100 plus miles, and you're going, right, what am I going to do if I break down now? What am I going to do if I break down now? What about now? Just all the time, and can't stop it. It's just always.
Yeah. It's anxiety is a bit like a party in your own head, but when you're invited and some fucker's got in and keeps changing the playlist every 10 seconds, and it's like,
oh God, John, clip that, please. John, please clip that. That was the best anxiety I've ever heard. You're absolutely bang on, Mikey. You're bang on.
Yeah. I thought it was quite. Yeah.
Oh,
glad you.
We should be starting now, but we're still waiting on Hannah Platts and her slow restarting computer.
I think we should mock her mercilessly. Actually, no. I think we should pretend that we did mock her mercilessly.
She's probably watching this on her phone, going,
"No, I can see who's watching, and she ain't there." So, yeah, I think we should pretend that we absolutely ripped her a new one. But in fact, we're just hoping that she gets on soon because we miss her.
Yeah. Oh.
Only because I want to start.
Yeah, I kind of I want to start so I can stop again because I'm really, really tired.
Where you at, Platts? Is a message that came through to our private chat. I shouldn't have read it.
What's funny is if you say it in a particular way, it sort of rhymes, which is quite.
Where you at, Platts? It's like the 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover.
Yeah.
So, well, should we wait? Let's wait till Platts comes back in.
Yeah, we'll wait for Platts to come in.
We can chat to the people about what today is. So, in the meantime, we need something to fill the air.
Yeah. So, Adam, it's you doing the admin. So
I am doing the admin.
Go for it. You're MC, mate.
I know. I've not. Yep. Hang on 1 minute. Let me just turn my.
What
Boom.
if we ask the chat questions?
Well, in the meantime.
The other way. Yeah.
Okay. Dear chat, you all right?
Yeah.
That's a question.
That's a question. Jonty's going off on a Eurovision thing.
Oh, there's the Eurovision semi-finals are beautiful. Oh. They're beautiful, chaotic things because they are a little bit shit. A little bit shit.
Isn't the whole idea of Eurovision that the whole thing's a bit shit?
No, it's if you ignore the Winter Olympics, Eurovision is the Gay Olympics. Because the Winter Olympics is actually the Gay Olympics. But it's.
Well, that was gymnastics.
No. That's. I would say that's.
The ribbon isn't the Gay Olympics.
Jonty
as a whole,
Jonty said it's the Gay World Cup.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, because it's a knockout. Yeah, you're right. We've reached the semi-final of the Gay World Cup. Oh, I want it now, commentated by football commentary.
John Watson. It's the night that Twitter was made for, isn't it?
I used to in uni. I used to buy a bottle of red wine and a bottle of whiskey and just watch it and live tweet. And by the end of the night, both bottles would be empty, and I'd be crying. It was amazing.
Hannah's here. Hannah's here. She's coming.
I've locked the room. She can't come in.
Why is she gone again?
I don't know.
Because Adam did a thing with the room, and now she can't get it.
No, the room's not locked.
No, she appeared very briefly. And then
she did for a tiny wee moment. She was there.
This is just eating into my sleeping time. Oh,
I'm locking the room.
Hey!
Oh my God, I'm here. Hi.
and you're louder, so that's
Wonderful.
Now,
case-
here's the thing that happened.
Yeah, I wanna know the
Restarted the
story.
whole laptop because it said you got to. And I was like, okay. And so it did that. And while it was doing it, and I was waiting for it to come back on, I looked down at the microphone and remembered there's a little pad switch on it, which had accidentally been pushed. So it was lowering my input by 10 decibels. And that's what the problem was all along.
Nice.
Hannah Platts, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Adam was really mean
It's
about
nice
you while you
that
weren't here.
manufacturers
Oh,
think
I am
about
not
that.
surprised.
Mikey, what was that?
I said it's nice that the manufacturers think about that. But
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
you might want to be a bit quiet.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's for if you're doing like instruments or something. I think if you're like trying to record a guitar or
you
opera
want to
or
be all
something, I don't know.
folky and mysterious.
I think
Yeah.
before I'm going to do some admin before we start proper.
Lovely. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, it's
Before you do start the ad,
Sure.
does Dave need to take the.
I have.
start
I've done
the
it.
bit
I've
off?
done it. I've already
Oh,
done.
okay.
Cool. In which case, I shall restart the admin, but from the beginning. So in which case I need to go. Hello. I'm going to start some admin. Cool.
Hello, admin.
No, don't interrupt the admin.
Okay.
Admin section. Hello, Stirs in the Smoke Room is us. We're
Is it
doing a thing.
admin?
Good day.
Is it admin because we're on a podcast? Podcast admin. Admin.
Padmin.
Continue.
Podmin.
Sounds like a
Podmin.
shit Star Wars character, I'll be honest.
Adam,
Commander Padmin.
Adam, you've literally been in charge 2 minutes and
And
nothing's
look
got
at the
done.
fun we're having, Dave. Look at the fun we're having. So this week we're going back to we're going to revisit something that was a lot of fun last time for me, and everyone else hated it because
I loved it, don't you think?
made them do creativity on like a shoestring time frame. We're going to do 10-minute poems again.
Ah,
What?
How many minutes?
Everyone gets 10 apart from Steph, who gets 2.
Now,
10-minute
Steph,
poems.
the poem hasn't got to be 10 minutes long. You've
No.
got
I
10
know
minutes.
that.
You've
I
got
know
10
that.
minutes to write the poem.
I heard 2 and panicked.
Mine will be 10 minutes long. It's going to be an epic saga.
That's classic this generation. She thinks 10 minutes is an epic poem. What?
Well, I've never even heard of Gilgamesh. Anyway, as you were.
That's
This week on Niche References, it's Hannah Platts.
Hi, it's this week and every week.
So, yeah. I have a random subject to write about generator. And I have a dice. And the dice is numbered 1 to 8. There are 4 people doing it. Maths. So... Yeah. They shall go off and write a poem for 10 minutes. Whether they want to stay around and be part of the chat, that's fine. And the rest of us will banter about it, filling your evening with joy and maybe a laugh. So, should we roll the person first and then the topic, or the topic, then the person?
oh,
Let's do topic first.
I think topic, because then we can see which of you will be
Yeah.
most afraid. I'm going to click the random button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
What is it,
Oh.
Adam?
Oh, that's very interesting. I know what it is.
What is it?
The suspense is killing you, but not
Yeah.
me. I'm
It
aware.
is. That's how
So,
suspense kind of works.
the
Okay, cool.
random subject to write a poem about in 10 minutes, number 1 is what do you not want to change about your life?
Oh, I
I'm
hate
going to make
the
it
deep
broader
ones.
and just say, what do you like about your life?
Okay.
Can we have another one?
Sure.
should-
This one is so fucking us. It's unreal.
hold on,
this one's
Adam,
unreal.
Adam,
Yeah.
hold on. If that came out as a 1448 theme, everyone
Yeah.
would have gone.
Yeah.
So
They
think
would-
of it as 1448 themes, Adam.
You're right. I would have done, but the next one I like too much, and I'm gonna. Do you know, for the next, yeah, sure, whatever. We're gonna go with this one because I pressed it again and I've already forgotten what it was. And I just like how simple this is, which is write about an ornament.
An ornament.
An ornament. An ornament.
Ornament is.
I just like the word. It's a very woody word. Ornament.
Steph, think of words that rhyme with teapot, and you'll be fine. Do you get extra points, even though we're not giving points? But do you get extra points if you can produce the ornament for the poem?
It only depends. Well, because I'm going to say no, because why are you adding competition into poetry, Dave? Art is art. It's meant to make you feel.
No. Poetry slams, mate. You have to take the beauty and art of poetry and reduce it down to capitalistic competitions. That's what you have to do.
Anyway, I know.
I just did a poem about bins.
Yeah, Mikey.
It's about bins.
It's not about bins, for God's sake.
I finally worked out it wasn't. It's not about bins.
It's not about bins, Mike. Your poem about bins is not about bins. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a poem, would it?
No.
What?
No.
All poems have to be about not bins. That's the rule. I know who's doing a poem about an ornament. The dice
Would you like to tell us, Adam?
It might be useful, mightn't it?
We'd like to know.
All right, 1 minute. Let me build up. It's Hannah. Oh
no!
I subverted that, didn't I?
No! Oh, I hadn't thought of an ornament because I assumed it wouldn't be me. Okay.
Why would you? I'm going to make sure the dice roll is you every single time.
Every time. I just gotta get some paper. Wait.
Oh, she's not organised at all.
I'm gonna. Do you know what? I don't care. I'm starting the timer.
It's all right. I got some.
Those last two words that Hannah said, paperweight, was like a poem. She said paperweight, as in I've got some paperweight.
Can I have that as mine? Because a paperweight's an ornament.
So, what are you asking? Just that's what your ornament is, paperweight. Look, you've got 9 minutes 55 seconds left, Platts.
Okay, I'm gonna take this off because otherwise you'll distract me.
No, it's not as if we've done that before whilst you were driving.
I don't know how she's able to do this while looking at us on the screen, because
I think
like when I do
really
this, I'm going over there where I can't see you all. Because
what's going to be really bad is, especially if one of us just starts really quickly moving, just to distract our eye line.
I know exactly what you're doing, you prick.
Platsy, go and write the poem halfway up the stairs. It's a metaphor.
What, over there?
Yeah, it's a metaphor.
You're such a poem. Like, not everything is a metaphor.
Everything's a metaphor.
Okay.
That's the secret.
What she should also do, I think. What she should also do, I think, is move every minute or so and change her pose, like it's a time lapse.
Why did you put her on the note?
Oh, she's posing. She's going.
She's doing a thing.
She's. Oh. Now it's like we're reviewing her. This is now really voyeuristic.
Well, she looks, Dave, because of you.
What?
And your need for a metaphor.
It's poetry. It's got to be. Look.
Right.
No, it doesn't.
But
Sometimes the sky can just be blue. Sometimes.
Right.
No, it can't.
John, click that. Click that, John.
Sick of it, Dave. Not everything has to have subtext. Sometimes it just is.
There's a poet called Dominic Berry who's brilliant, and he once tweeted, and it was something like, "Yes, poets, some things are like other things," because that's basically what poetry is.
Yep.
So yeah, it's not about an ornament, and Mikey's poem about bins is not about bins. That's poetry.
Speaking of ornaments, what's the best ornament you've got? I'm going to say within a 15 minutes walk. Just because I want to see it before the end of the show.
Yeah. Did I get my my baby out last week?
Please, define what you mean by that, because I don't want to see your penis.
Did I get this out on the stream last week?
No, well, not when I was there.
This is one of my favourite ornaments in my little room. Is So my wife does this thing where she gets dolls and stuff and paints them and decorates them. So I've got another one here, and she sort of like turned this Bratz doll into like a goth girl, but you know, zombie typey goth girl. But my favourite is this one where she took a baby doll and turned it into a were-baby.
Their baby. Your wife has millions of views on YouTube. It's really impressive.
She has, she had even more, because she used to make a fair bit of money on YouTube, and then Adpocalypse happened. And one of the things that they did was, because she does special effects, or did special effects makeup, so it was all like bloody wounds and stuff. They were like, "Oh no, we can't have that on YouTube." What's her YouTube? www.youtube.com/FumsMusings. In fact, I'll put it in the chat. But she does more arty stuff now, because YouTube shit as a platform.
Mikey, what's the best ornament you've got to hand?
Well, I actually have it in front of me, but because my door's shut, I can't reach it down. But it's actually a wooden camel with them, and it was my nan's, and somehow after she died, it ended up in my room on the windowsill, and it's now sort of, I've no idea where she got it. But like, you know, that whenever you go to like a grandparent's house, there's always the one thing that is like always there. Like if you think back, that's that image. And like, yeah, for me, it's this wooden camel with the man on it.
What are the odds that she whittled it herself during a long hiking holiday in the Shetlands?
I mean, she was very resourceful. I would not put it past her.
What you didn't know, Mike, is the entire extended family going, "Oh God, have you got a wooden camel as well?" That's all she could do was wooden camels, whatever you gave her. It's like when I first learned how to draw a box in 3D when I was a kid. That was it.
Oh, yeah. We had this art lesson. We had this artist come in primary school. And for some reason, we had to do a portrait of St Thomas's Church in Wednesfield, and then so they learnt us how to do like the 3D spire. So it was like 3D. I was like, it's a thing I could do, and it looked all right, you know, considering I'm a man who lacks fine motor skills. Okay,
take a shot.
It was slightly rough around the edges, but you know, shows you so, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that story. It was just quite.
No, it's fine.
Stories don't need a reason.
No, they don't. That's the whole point.
That's been proven
Just
over
like
the past.
poetry doesn't need metaphors, Dave.
Oh!
It does, Steph, it does. Otherwise, it's not a poem, is it? It's just words, Steph. Steph, what's your favourite ornament?
Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm in here.
Is she talking to a random visitor or the cat?
No, the cat got anxiety and was howling.
Yeah.
What?
My cat gets anxious because he'll walk in a room and then suddenly forget that I'm not in the room and goes. So I have to go, I'm in here, and then he'll appear in a couple of minutes and go, oh, you haven't left, that's fine. then it's cool. The coolest ornament, what, like to hand?
Not necessarily.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Oh.
But when BT's was closing down, I got it there, and it should have been like 40, 50 quid, and I got it for a £5.
Nice.
Oh wow, That's quite good.
Because the label had
For the,
fallen off.
So what was it? Was it just chaos on the last day? And it was how much is this? I'll just have for £5.
It was literally the shelves. It looked like the place had been burgled, and like I saw it and went, "Oh, that'll go nice in my study next to my light up globe and my picture of Sherlock." So I will have it. And then we got to the counter, and 3 women discussed it openly in front of me about how they couldn't find the label for it or the price for it, and it wasn't in the book. So they went,
so
£5.
for the podcast, this is said camel.
Yay!
Hey!
An absolute. Oh, that is a beast.
It's a proper big camel in comparison
That
to the
is-
size of the man.
Yeah.
What? I love that, like, there's enough
On the
to
camel,
show
not in comparison to Mike.
That's a dromedary. Dromedary. It's the one that starts with D because she's only got one hump.
Camel.
I thought it was called Sally.
That's I don't know why I was expecting something so much smaller. That's a hefty chunk of wood.
Hi, Marlon.
Well,
I like the fact that your family claim that they don't watch this, and then as we start talking about an ornament, it randomly appears. They obviously do
Just
watch
like
it,
in
Mike.
frame.
Yeah, just,
Your dad's in the other room now. Oh, get in the bloody camel. We won't hear the last of it.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire's
ad.
Everyone else just watches it to piss Dad off. Watching that bloody. Don't give him any more airtime.
Do they watch it in the kitchen so that they can't use the microwave?
I don't care because I've got enough power behind me. They can watch it wherever they like.
We need to somehow signal Hannah over because that's 10 minutes.
Plats! 10 minutes. It's done. Come on. Come back. Well, that's. You need to work
papers,
quicker.
pens down. The invigilator will come round and we'll be checking. Just under a breath, fuck's sake.
Can you just give me a minute because I haven't finished?
Only if you can tell us your favourite ornament that's not in the poem in 3 words. That's you're already on 7 words. You've not even said 1 full word yet.
Thank you so much. I was trying to kill time while I actually was thinking about what to write for my poem. My pointless trophy is obviously my favourite ornament.
My pointless trophy is obviously my favourite ornament. That's just cheating. I said 3
My
words.
pointless trophy, full stop.
That's 3 more words.
I hope you haven't done the haiku.
Again.
If you wanted to be really poetic, you could say in 17 syllables.
Just say the phrase in 17 syllables.
Look, I'm already trying to write one bad poem. I can't.
I am a big fan of haikus, by which I mean I think they are shite. I don't know why I hate them.
Don't diss haikus. They have got me through many national poetry writing month days.
It is that thing, isn't it? When you if you do that 52 project.
It's 11 p.m. It's 11 p.m. and you haven't reached the end of the first week yet, and you think, oh
no! What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Bash an haiku out. That counts.
Got to do something because the blog gods will be angry.
In A-level English, I wrote like a 20 stanza poem, and each stanza was a haiku about how much I disliked haikus.
That's one of the most new things I've ever heard.
That was the same. That was the A-level I cheated on. So
My favourite ever haiku is the John Cooper Clarke one.
Yes.
It's something like to explain one's thoughts in 17 syllables is very difficult, or something.
Yeah, I like that one.
My favourite haiku is Al Murray, which is the secret. No, it's not Al Murray. Oh, for Jupiters. The secret to diets that everybody needs to know: shit more than you eat.
That's the one, yeah.
It's accurate. I think we've given her a minute.
The true form of the haiku, you should include a season in there as well.
And even if that doesn't fit, the last line should always be, "It's snowing on Mount Fuji." It doesn't fit, but it should be.
I saw one on a t-shirt before that was like, haikus are easy, but sometimes they don't make sense. Refrigerator.
Oh, there's ones where people have put limericks into haikus, and it's like, oh no, no.
Go on then, Hannah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's time.
so it's not. I've had a time because I couldn't think of any ornaments. As you can see from my paper, this is a time. So this is all the stuff I rejected, and this is all I've got is like 4 lines here.
I mean, last time you did like a poem that was like 6 lines long, and we still talk about it. So
Last time I had a clear idea and I just wrote it and I didn't have to amend it. This time I've scribbled out everything twice.
as I've told lots of people throughout my life, it's not about the sides, it's about the impact. So
Yeah. Here I've just written too much junk on the shelf and then crossed it out.
Yeah, give us some of the lines you've crossed out.
that seems sensible.
The day the vase cracked, I sat on our steps. That was how I'd started originally. And then I thought, that's going to end up being sad, right?
Are you,
John, sleep that, please.
have you taken like Dave's "a poem can't be about what it says" a little bit too hard? Was that poem going to be about how your family fell apart after the death of an uncle?
I don't know, probably.
Oh God.
So as it is, I've written a poem about being sad. I don't know how I'm gonna read it. It's so bad. Okay.
Adam. Right, I don't want to put any pressure on you, Hannah, but we've just had a message in the chat from a JS Rock, which is either something is made up or they've got the coolest name ever.
Yeah, that would be like
Johann Sebastian Rock.
Mr. Rock or Miss Rock, who knows? Hello from across
Immediately, I do. Sorry. I went to Gotta Rock It, Don't Stop It.
nice.
Oh, it's their DJ name.
That's
I used to
good.
DJ JS Rock.
Yeah, what was your DJ name, Dave?
Dave.
Just DJ name.
Dave.
I didn't have one either.
It wasn't really DJing, was it? It was
pleased to be
discos. Then it's a bit different.
Say, Mikey.
So that again,
I
Mike.
didn't have one either. I was just pleased to be there.
That's your DJ name. I am pleased to be here.
Well,
Oh, he doesn't use DJ JS Rock. He just goes for JS Rock.
Yeah, I mean that was.
I
Smooth.
think that's the thing with DJs. You've got to be about keeping it small and it's got to be punchy.
Catchy.
Yeah.
Memorable.
What about DJ Khaled? Does that mean that he's not doing it right?
No, but that's memorable though, isn't it? Still.
Maybe it should be DJ Cal.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm not going to tell him he's doing it wrong.
I mean, doing all right for himself, isn't he? But
Hello,
but
I'm
JS Rock, our house DJ, says hello from across the pond.
Hello, across the pond.
Hello, across
So yeah, I don't know what pond that is.
Yeah, I was going to say it's Bilston.
Yeah,
It's
I
in
was going to
Bilston.
say it's the Renner. Right. So all I'm going to say, Platsy.
Yeah.
All we're going to say. Oh, Texas. Oh,
Oh, wow.
go on.
oh wow!
Nice.
So all I'm going to say,
Wow.
Platsy,
Hello.
is you're reaching out across the
Right, you piled the
Atlantic.
pressure on. Yeah.
To Texas.
Now, what I should have done is write a better poem. That's what I'm sensing is what I should have done then with that 10 minutes that I just had.
What you could
But we're
always
just gonna
do,
have to go with what we've got. Yeah.
if you get really drunk and smoke and then do it, you can claim you're a beat poet.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's the vibe
Pretty
I
much.
was going for, but just like
yeah,
I've
just
only had
imagine
coffee.
your
Yeah.
acclaimed singer-songwriter Tom Waits.
Yeah, all right. Okay, wait, let me get into character. Okay, yeah, I've got it.
Whiskey.
You're welcome.
That was so method it hurt. was that Stanislavskian? Is that what that is?
I don't know if we could really.
I'm feeling a little bit sick now.
I just want to point out that you know how these are like 10-minute poems. We've been going for half an hour and not read one yet.
Go on, Imogen. Yeah,
I know, but it's only 4 lines long
let's shush. Let's shush.
because I crossed out all the other ones.
Can we get a photo of this poem sheet as well?
Yeah,
I want to scan it. I live in 1997. Fax it to me,
I'll fax it over.
and I'll page it onto Instagram.
Facts.
Come on, let's carry on because we don't want to lose JS Rock.
Okay.
JS Rock is the key to an international tour.
Yes.
So it's all on you.
Yes.
I'm just looking for let the poetry happen, Dave. Go on.
Let the poetry happen. Would you like the title of the poem?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called. It's called. I couldn't be your paperweight.
Written by a 14-year-old girl.
By Hannah Platts, age 14 and a half. Don't settle in because it's really short.
That was the only line.
Name your sex tape. Come on.
Oh God.
Come on.
I don't know how I'm going to do it. Okay. Right, I'm going to not look at you because I can't. Okay, right. I couldn't be your paperweight. I realised it much too late. That no matter how many decorative swirls, I would never be heavy enough to be your girl.
Oh God! Please tell me you clipped that, John. Oh God.
I'm so sorry.
Oh God.
I spent 10 minutes writing that.
It was worth every second. That was awesome. Oh God.
I feel like that was better than the cheese sandwich.
I'm gonna need.
Oh God.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna need some physiotherapy.
That was
Oh,
about a Danish?
It was what?
Was it about a Danish?
Yeah.
That was. Oh God. You'd have definitely got a D in English for that, wouldn't you? Easy.
Yeah, I hope
Oh
so.
no, I'd have marked that at least. a bit.
Molly's comment. I'm gonna have that tattooed on my forearm.
I'll send it to you in a nice font.
You know what? I will pay for it. I will pay for that.
God.
Oh,
I feel like I've been transported back to GCSE drama.
well, all I could think of was this bloody paperweight after he said about. Anyway,
You're welcome.
I hope you're all.
Anytime.
My belly is fizzing. I'm giggling.
I'll just put this over here to keep it safe.
Oh no! I accidentally burnt it.
Texas,
Oops.
Texas
that
approves
was-
of the poem.
Yay!
Can we stop doing that poetry in Texas?
I'm gonna start a petition for that to be the national poem of Texas.
Wonderful. Yeah. Beautiful.
Right. Okay. Shall we? I'm thinking of time. Let's move on.
Times New Roman. I've just seen that Molly's.
Um,
I will send it to you in a nice crisp Times New Roman. If ever a poem demanded a serif font, I think it was that one.
oh, okay. I've clicked random topic for the second one. I'm just looking at the time. We're at the time. and it's come in as right about a neighbour.
Ooh.
It can be a neighbour now, a neighbour in the past, but a neighbour.
A neighbour of some kind.
It can be even Toadie from Neighbours.
Maybe we're all neighbours if we listen to Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, and that's when neighbours become good friends. So, I know who's doing the poem. I know what the topic is about. It's Mikey.
Oh.
10-minute poem from a published poet.
A published poet, no less.
A published poet.
No pressure, Mikey, no pressure.
Oh, there was.
So I hope you realise.
I saw nothing then because they had their face
Yes, they
covered.
did that.
There's Mikey's book.
Hey!
Oh, man.
Poet.
Hey, Mikey, you're right.
So what I'm going to do is, because you're all on the whole generally complete bastards, I'm going to turn the speakers down, so I can't hear you rip the shit out.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
That's
I feel
I
like
approve.
I take high offence with the on the whole general bastards.
what would help. Yeah, we're more lieutenant
I was
bastards.
going to say commander bastard.
I think I would like to be
And
wing
raw
commander bastard.
Mikey, write about your neighbour. Go on.
Lieutenant Colonel
Okay.
bastard.
So Hannah, because you weren't here for the last discussion.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
What's your favourite story about your favourite neighbour?
My favourite neighbour.
Yeah, your favourite neighbour.
Uh,
Your favourite neighbour?
my favourite neighbour. When I used to live in a like a sort of block of flats, and I was on the top floor, and there was like this little. No, very much no. Very much no. There was like a little tiny lift to get up there, but it was horrible. So we used to take the stairs a lot of the time just because we were like, it's really horrible in the lift because it's like, really manky and tiny, like claustrophobic. And there was a guy who lived underneath me who had two big dogs, like kind of like Mastiff type dogs. And he used to take them in the lift to go down to take them out, but they would often just take a shit in there. So a lot of the time the lift was out of action. So I was on the stairs because the lift was awful, and bumped into the guy who was like from the flat opposite mine on the top floor. And he said hello, and I was like, hello. And then later on that day, he came and knocked on the door. And I was like, oh, hi. And he asked for money. And I was like, well, I don't actually have any, like, because I was a student. So I was like, I really didn't anyway. And I was like, oh, you know, are you all right? And he was like, oh, I've got to get to the hospital because my son's there and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. So between the three of us, we managed to find like a tenner. And we're like, okay, cool. But then he started doing that every week. And it was like,
How many sons has he got?
how many sons do you have? So, yeah. And it was like, at least change the story. Because, like, I was getting a bit old. And I just had to start being like, we've got no cash in. Like, we do everything on card here. Chip and pins just come in. So,
If
You know,
if
we
you
have
give
chip
me your
and pin now,
PayPal
so-
details, I'll send some over.
yeah.
Beep.
He comes around with one of those little machines, yeah. Yeah, so that was a weird neighbour.
And that wasn't the question I asked you, but okay.
It was a story about a neighbour. He was my neighbour.
Yep,
Did you say my favourite neighbour?
I did say your favourite neighbour.
Oh, shit.
But do you know what? That's not a problem because now I'm gonna. I've decided that they're your favourite neighbour and that you
Yeah.
hate the rest of them.
Yeah, I sort of, like, did applaud him for his, like...
Just in the front door.
I was just a bit like,
Well done.
you know, you've got balls.
There is something about that. There was around Wolverhampton for a while. There was some kind of aggressive begging.
Yeah.
And there was one guy in particular by the train station who'd come over to you and go, "Have you got a couple of quid? Because what it is, I just gave my mate the last of my change, and I thought it's all right. It's only like 5 miles home and I'll walk it. But my mate was like really desperate. I gave him some of my money. But then I've just had a phone call and my nan's in hospital. And she's in Russell's Hall.
It's like a really
Birmingham.
elaborate
And you're
story.
like, mate, just carry on because this is worth a tenner. Just keep going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, build me some more of this universe. Like, what's your relationship like with your nan? Where is she from? What's her favourite colour? I want to know more about this.
Yeah,
What's she
you
looking
know this is
for?
bullshit. I know this is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the money, but you've got to earn it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Don't worry, I can drive us there. Let's go. Oh, okay. Yep.
Oh my God, Molly's saying that she had that same story from that same guy.
You get it quite a bit.
See, they don't ask me because they come up to me and they just go. And they back off pretty quickly. You've just got to have the aggressive stare.
That's because you go around Birmingham, Wolverhampton City Centre with a knife.
No, not all the time.
Oh, chainsaw.
I have a great story
Much
about a
better.
neighbour actually thinking about it.
And it's good because this is the time
Come
to
on
share
then,
it.
Dave, let's have it.
When I was a wee bairn back in like 1970s, right? My next door neighbour was a pensioner. And
Genuinely wonder what P words you were going to use then, I'll be honest.
It was the 70s.
and my
They
dad
work for the BBC.
my dad told me a story about
They're a
him.
painter as well.
And I'm not sure whether it's true or not because it's a little bit elaborate.
Oh.
But it's also awesome. That Darlaston, where I was brought up, obviously lots of factories, and there were lots of armaments factories in the Second World War. And when they dropped the bombs on the armaments factories, there's a canal that runs through Darlaston, and they would drop like fire bombs, so that the bombers coming from behind them would see the line of fire and sort of know that's where they had to hit. And what he did was these fire bombs, big like balls of fire, basically. Apparently, he kicked them into the canal,
Oh my God.
which
That's
is
pretty
pretty
cool.
fucking cool, isn't it? You know what I
That's
mean?
hardcore, yeah. You want a decent pair of boots if you're going to do that.
Oh yeah,
shit as
yeah.
well. Like,
And I just knew he was this like old guy who was like retired and was pottering around in his garden. And my dad was like, I mean, it's probably bullshit,
but
but it doesn't matter. It doesn't
believe
matter.
the legend.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So and yeah, it was one of those where like I lived there until I was like 20, and then moved out, and he was still the next door neighbour. And then about 5 years after that, my mum moved completely, and then a few years after that, I found out that he died, and he must have been about frigging 900 years old when he died because he was a pensioner when I was a kid. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was like when you found out he died, it was a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so we lived next to an old couple in Telford, and then when my dad was thinking of moving for work, house was up for sale. Some people came to view it, and they weren't white. And the neighbours went, "If they move in, we're leaving." And I went, "Oh, okay, Shropshire."
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Shropshire.
After that, before then, lovely. After that, I was like,
Yeah, keep away.
old people are bad.
There is that weird sort of generational racism, isn't there?
So weird.
It's so weird. So many
I mean,
people
weird
like
we should use.
yeah, older family members who are like, oh, I don't like them, and you're like them.
Yeah.
That would whoa, no, damn, you've had too many sherries. It's time to go home. Come on.
Yeah. Time for your nap now.
And it's this like hatred and distrust for anyone who's got a different skin colour that they haven't met. That's the contradiction that always gets me. You hate all Indian people, do you? Well, you know, what about the woman who runs the shop down the road? I
Like, how many have you interacted with?
Yeah, and oh no, she's lovely. She's lovely. She is. It's the other ones. Oh, the ones you haven't met. Do you think this is actually about you?
My other neighbour used to make lovely scones. So
Oh,
you win some, you lose some.
nice. I'm going to say this out loud so that I remember.
Okay.
Everyone's exchanging homeless people or like unhoused people. I don't know if that's a better way to say it. Stories, and it's reminded me of a story that I can tell next time we have story time, and I always can't think of one. But so I'm saying it out loud so we all remember that I can tell a story about meeting a homeless person.
I'll write it down for you, Hannah.
Yeah, it's heartwarming. It's not a bad one.
I mean, what is it heartwarming, or do you think it's heartwarming?
You know what? I will interrogate it for my internal biases over the next 2 weeks. And if I feel like I've accidentally middle-class white womaned it, then I won't tell it.
House DJ, JS Rock, you are now the house DJ.
House DJ. There's some tunes.
When we come over and do the world tour and we stop off in Texas, you are DJing. That's right.
Yeah.
You just are.
The after party.
Yeah. Right. We have to party. Are you guys still right? We'll come to that in a second. He's just put. I had a homeless guy flip me off and tried to fight me once because I wouldn't buy a flower from him that was obviously weed. Obviously a weed, sorry.
Oh, just like a dandelion.
If it had been obviously weed, you would have no, legally you wouldn't have given the money and taken the flower. No.
But
No.
just like a bit of not weed or something.
Not weed. As in with a K or not?
With a K.
This is not weed. With an N.
Oh no.
This is just it's not weed. Yes.
I had a homeless man run at me at 8 o'clock in the morning as I was walking down Oxford Street in London, and he just went "rawr" and then ran away again.
Ooh.
Amazing.
It's like I'd literally been off the train and off the tube for about 5 minutes, and was like toddling my way down to
You were all like, bright lights, big city.
yeah, like I was with my family, and he just went "rawr" and then ran away, and I was like.
I once was going to get the bus to go home after it was New Year's Day, and I'd been out for New Year's Eve and stayed at my friend's in Leicester. And I was walking back to the bus station, obviously looking and feeling like absolute shit because we'd been up all night because it was New Year. And I remember distinctly this big issue seller going, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Oh no."
Hello.
They think I look bedraggled.
Hello. When I was in Bath, a homeless guy was like, I'm not going to beg. I'm going to tell you a joke and you're going to pay me what you think. And I was like, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So I just realised I turned my speakers down, so I couldn't hear what you're saying. But I hadn't muted my camera, so you've seen all that, haven't you?
Yep.
Have you seen my concentration?
We didn't actually comment on it.
Concentration.
We didn't comment. We left you be, Mikey.
We're
to write
not
your
entirely
poem.
sure why you took your shirt off, Mike.
Yeah, that bit was unexpected, but we didn't comment on it.
I just like to sort of really be in the moment.
Have you got a poem ready, Mike?
Oh yeah. Shall I get it up?
Is it about what it says it is, or is there subtext? Apparently poems need that.
Oh, nice.
I only operate in subtext.
Are you going to read it and then Dai's going to yell, "It's not about that"?
Yeah.
For the next...
It might be. So it's 5 lines. It might be a bit twee, but you know that's what you've all known and loved before. So
Yeah, that's what we signed up for.
yeah. So it's got no title. So open to the rooms. So I should also say that we live in a cul-de-sac, so we're all sort of quite close together, and so people know each other. And
I'm going to do my concentration face while I listen.
okay. So, what's hilarious is I can't even see. So it's like my internet's gone down again. But I've just got Word up this time. So. Right, you're ready because I can't see your faces.
Yeah, we're totally ready.
Yeah,
We've
we
got
are.
our
I never know if
concentration
Adam's
papers on.
making a joke or not.
No, I'm really ready.
The pattern of her knock arrives as sure as spring. Pull over green, gossip trips off her tongue like a cascade of songs that sparrows sing. Questioningly, she asks me if there's tea and whether I've done curry yet. There we go.
Oh,
Wow!
Oh, you're so good!
Mike!
Well, it's just
I can't mock it.
so bloody good.
Mike, you can't mock it!
Hang on.
I mean,
hang
I'm
on,
trying.
hang on. We need to go over to the VAR. Dave, is it about neighbours? We need to go over to the VAR. Dave, is it about neighbours?
Yeah, but you see, there's metaphor in there, isn't there? So Mike, go through the
I
poem
don't
again.
fucking know.
Go through the
I had
poem
10
again,
minutes.
Mike. What was the first line? There was the cascade of knocks. What a fucking line!
Well, you know. I sort of wanted
Neighbours.
I sort of wanted it to be banterful, but then it's sort of like,
Beautiful instead.
Yes, it was beautiful.
sorry. I'll try and be more podcast
No.
friendly next
That's,
No,
that's
never
great.
change. Never bloody change.
And the irony, Steph, the irony of all this is that poem was about bins. Right, come on, Adam.
I don't know how to feel.
Use your hands.
Oh yeah, okay, I got it.
Oh, okay. This one's perfect. It is. What have you stolen? Luckily, the two people who are left, I have absolute faith in them having something to say.
I should have represented one of them.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, I know how many teapots you have bought and how many you have, and they are a different number.
Only the one. And I wanted to steal it. Somebody else put it in.
And how many glasses have you got that are from pubs? Wow, you're the only person in England who has no glasses from pubs.
There's no room in my cupboard for any more.
That's really
I went to IKEA once and now I have no room for anything.
Okay, so it is a poem about something you've stolen, and it will be written by Steph.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh, she's so excited. The time starts
I
now.
want my money back.
This could be an epic, couldn't it? This.
Yeah.
Oh, the flourish.
So,
What?
You mean?
Okay.
we promised nothing.
Fuck you, Dave. Here's a metaphor for you.
She's so
Did
ready.
you just laugh at that?
Steph, write your poem.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Why
write
haven't you
with my
made anybody
special
else
writing pen.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
He-
Mm. You haven't made anybody else go and sit in the corner like a bad school child. I had to go sit on the stairs.
You didn't have to. I just suggested
Yeah, but
it, and you
no,
did it.
but it's really cool though, Hannah, because you look like you were in West Side Story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Just gonna, click.
You look deep in concentration there, Adam. Are you doing admin?
No, what happened there was I just zoned out.
Dissociated from my body. Was hovering gently above
Yeah.
the level of my consciousness. Came back down, realised I was on a podcast.
Yeah, it's often problematic. We all have those moments where we just decide that our body goes, "You know what?
They've been watching me all the time.
It's when your brain goes into airplane mode.
Okay then. So Steph's writing a poem about. I'll do the admin, Adam. You obviously need the help.
Oh, you absolute prick. I'm doing my side of the bargain, and I'm writing my one for the end. Is actually what I'm doing.
Oh.
Can't do that. You've got a theme.
He does one
my
that ties
theme is
everyone
on the
together.
whole evening, but this time less so because I'm a bit early. I've got this is like a possible one.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right then. Room. What
Yeah.
have you stolen?
I tell you what, I've got out of paying train tickets before.
That is the ultimate.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
just the best.
It's a little trick that I like to call.
Did it include?
What did you say, Mikey?
You broke up then, Mike.
Did it include loos?
Oh, yeah. Did you
Did it include
hide
loos?
in a loo?
No.
Overhead compartment?
No, I didn't hide at all. I just played a game that I like to call Flustered Middle Class White Woman.
It's one you play very well.
Okay,
yeah.
So hold on. I'll be the conductor, right?
Yeah.
You be...
Oh, this is like when you get off the train. So like when I used to go into London, they would check the tickets at the barrier. So I'm not on the train. I'm like, I've got off.
Okay, so go and
And
stand...
I'm trying to get out the station.
Right, okay then. So go and stand by the... Right, and walk up to your computer. Right, and I'll be the guy at the... Right, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, I fell over my... Okay, wait. I've got too many cables
She
here.
looks a bit dodgy. I'm going to ask her for a ticket. She also looks a bit drunk. Excuse me, ticket. Can I have a look at your ticket, please?
Oh yeah, sure, of course, yeah.
Yeah, your ticket.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm just looking. Sorry, I just changed handbags.
Yeah, we get this about 7 or 8 times a day. To be fair, madam, we know what you're playing at. Get your ticket out.
No, I definitely have it. Just wait there 1 second. I put it in my.
Do you think I started this job yesterday, madam?
And I
was brought up in Darlaston, madam. You think I don't know the scam that you're playing?
Did you? I know someone from Darlaston. Do you know Dave Pitt?
I'm going to add the context. Behind Hannah is a queue of about 400 commuters.
Yeah, right? And then what happened was he said, go and talk to my colleague over there from the British Transport Police. So I said, of course I will. I'll explain the whole thing to him. And I went over there and someone else was talking to the British Transport Policeman first. So I went back up the platform to a secret way that I knew where you can get to the tube from the platform, not through the station. And I went down the thing and the whole way I was like, look at me. I'm fucking Jane Bond. I'm a spy. You can't catch me. I'm going to take over this town. I'm not paying for this train ticket. And I went all the way through and I walked I was like, the whole way I was like, I'm on fire. And I walked all the way through down this tunnel and cut through as if I was coming from the Waterloo and City line. And then I went really close to someone to get through the barrier. And I was out and I was free.
Question, did you say James Bond or Jenny Bond, as in...
I said Jane Bond, but I wish I'd said Jenny Bond.
Right, okay.
But I feel like she would always pay for her train ticket. She's got that vibe.
Yeah.
You know when you
say that whole improv was just like my university degree all over again. I felt like I regressed back into
I felt like I was in a Legs Akimbo play.
I was coming back from London once, and I used to get the first class upgrade. You know, where you have a standard class ticket, and then you just sit in first class and pay the extra tenner and get free cake. Right?
Nice.
Well, you don't get free cake; you've just paid a tenner for it. But you know what I mean. I sat in first class next to 2 of the Wolves players I hasten to had. Who one of them ate nothing but crisps all the way up. This was about 2010, so it's not the current Wolves team.
So,
but yeah, that might be why we were struggling a bit. Was we had someone who played in midfield who ate a lot of crisps, right? I've got no problems with people eating crisps, but I think if you're being paid £25,000 a week to be a professional athlete, you should just hold off on them for a bit. You know what I mean?
Was it Greg Halford? Hello, Greg. If you want.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. We'll.
Oh my God!
I'll mention names
over the stream.
I'll mention names off the stream. Anyway,
Right, okay.
I was sitting in first class thinking, why is he eating all them crisps? He's supposed to be a professional athlete. No wonder we can't get out of. But, and they came along with all the drink and the food. So I had my meal deal and all that for free, and they never come along and ask for the money for the ticket upgrade.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And I bounced down that platform in Wolverhampton. I was off that Pendolino train. I was like, yes! Fuck you, the man!
Steph, you've been replaced by a cat.
Did anyone else notice Jasper
helping
Steph do poetry?
Sorry, Mike. Mike, sorry, say that again.
What a reference!
You like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in 500 Days of Summer?
That's
dance
a reference
routine
too
with the
far
pants.
for me.
No, that's a good film.
What? Dave, you have to watch that film.
I haven't seen.
Oh
that
my
film.
life! If you don't cry about it, you have
You've
no
seen,
heart.
you've seen like
cry at
Cannibal
everything.
You've seen Cannibal Ferox, but you haven't seen like any Hollywood film in the last 10 years.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I adored that moment while Steph was writing. Jasper was just on the edge of the table going, as if going, nah, you've spelled that word wrong.
They're going, no, you need a simile in there, not a metaphor.
You don't understand how many words I have spelt wrong.
Because the fact that he was just like,
Are you done, Steph? Are you done?
yeah, done.
oh, and
Ooh.
90 seconds early. I stopped the clock.
Ooh.
I'll give you, do you want 90 seconds to fucking make your spelling right?
I mean,
No, as long as you can read it, doesn't
No,
matter.
it's poetry. It's meant to
dyslexic
be
in
wrong.
me will struggle more if it's spelled wrong. I'll be honest.
Does it have a title, Steph?
Yeah, it's a title.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It's called It's Not a Fucking Metaphor, Dave. No, it's called T is for Teapot.
Ooh.
Not about tea.
It's not about it is about teapot.
I hope it's about teapots.
It's definitely about teapot.
Sweet. Are we ready? I'm going to do my concentrating face. Wait.
Okay. Hang on. Oh. Stop staring at me disapprovingly, Jasper. He's just sat there going. Stop it.
Steph, come on. G-point,
It's
come
a
on.
good poem. Ish.
Wait, I've got to get my concentrating face on.
Okay, I'm ready.
Why did you carry those with you? You're not even in your home. And you brought
I keep them in my bag.
Because you never know when you got these tiny hands.
They smell weird. Carry on.
There they are.
Nice.
I've got mine too. I'm scared to go and reach them in case I bump into stuff and then embarrass myself on the internet. If you notice, I've not had hiccups for a while.
That's the next
No.
lock in that is, Mike. We're going to get Molly to put things just out of your reach.
And a concentration face.
I even get access. This is so good.
You say. No,
You can absolutely tell Michael is a theatre boy because all of his family are not family, they're just his stage hands.
Yeah.
oh, it's just your dad in the other room.
Like,
Molly,
concentration.
get them little hands for our Mike. Get them, go on.
Go on, we need to concentrate. Concentrate, everyone.
Wait, come on. Get the
concentrate?
poetry going. Come on.
Okay, do I need to set the context for this poem?
Do you feel you need to set the
I
context?
feel I need to.
Then you
so
do.
basically, we were at a rugby match. We got very, very drunk to the point we had to Google the score on the train home. We won, by the way. I'm very proud. But when we got to the train station, we were slightly early, so we went for a pint. And while we were in the pub, we decided to play a game where we put everything in my friend's handbag and let her walk out of the pub with it. So I didn't
Good game.
steal. Okay, so T is for teapot.
Mm.
Don't make that noise ever again.
I'm just enjoying the poem, Steph.
Okay, right. So
Mm.
T is for teapot.
Amazing.
Life will never be the same. E is for everyone in on the game.
No, you haven't.
A is for all the sauce pots thrown into. P is for panic. She's coming back from the loo.
Oh no.
O is for oh no. She's discovered it. She yells why and how.
Oh no.
T is for teapot. It's fucking mine now.
Amazing.
Well
Amazing.
done. Well
we'll do a cross stick. That
Swear
was
to
simple.
God.
Cross stick.
That is,
Thank you.
Amazing.
that is the best thing I've ever heard.
Thanks.
No, I'm joking.
I'm going to make my year 9 study that tomorrow.
I'm
No,
wow.
what you should do, you know those GCSE anthologies?
I'm going to slip it in.
Slip
Cut
it.
it out, stick it in, sellotape.
I'm going to stick it over my last
That'll work.
lunches because no one wants to hear about that.
I've just clicked the random generator for the subject.
Oh
Oh
God!
no.
What have I got?
Yeah, I'm going to give you. This is the only one I'm going to say you have a veto for because there's 2 options, and I'm going to give the funny one first. And there was another one. What's your opinion of adult colouring books?
Oh, I like them.
Dave's face.
Am I the only one with the tiny hands on? I'll take them off.
Oh, I've got mine to hand, if you will.
Oh, we're still bloody late though.
Is that the subject, Adam, or are you giving
Well,
me
that's,
another subject?
I'm going to give you, because it's so stupid, I'm going to give you a chance to be like, yay or nay.
I'm going to go nay.
Oh, okay.
Leave dangerously.
It's quite
Click,
prescriptive.
click, 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 click. Okay, what do you keep in your wallet?
Ooh.
Or handbag. It was handbag or wallet. I don't know what you like.
Okay. 10
Oh,
minutes.
is
Okay,
that-
have fun then.
Speak to you in a bit.
Okay.
Thank God he's gone.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I can have a breather. Whew.
Steph, what do you keep in your handbag and or wallet?
In my purse, because I have a purse, not a wallet, I have my double dose of vaccine card.
Mm.
I like to show off.
Mhm.
And I also have a quarter, as in an American quarter, that my friend gave me after she came back from America. And 3 days later, I got offered a job. So, you know.
Ooh, lucky quarter.
Ah, lucky
Okay.
penny. Lucky quarter.
Hello, Texas.
Yeah.
We've,
Something good to come out of America. I'm sure there's other things.
Oh, look, the viewer count went down. Okay.
I'm just going to give this information because I think everyone deserves it. So during Hannah's concentration phase, Molly requested a screenshot so that it become her screensaver.
Yes.
I supplied said screenshot. And Molly just sent me a screenshot from her phone.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
No.
Put it on the Discord.
I'm going to put it on the Discord.
I want to see
you know,
it.
I don't think I've ever been so proud to be from this house. I'm just so thrilled.
I'm so happy this exists.
Also-
Put it on their Instagram.
I'm going to put on the sharing stuff page.
Also, for the rest of you, oh my life, that is.
Did she come to show you?
It's on the Discord channel, Hannah.
Wait, let me see.
Um,
By the way, people watching, we
Is
have a
that-
Discord channel, so
Yeah.
come join us. And you can see weird pictures.
Yep, that's the thing that exists.
Which bit did you put it in? Sharing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, head over to the Discord. The link's in the chat. If you want to see that and enjoy the in-joke, I will copy it in.
Oh, the tiny hands.
Boom. Right, yeah. So that's fun.
Sweet.
Mikey, what's the best thing you've got in your wallet? What's unusual in your wallet?
So, actually, my wallet itself is probably unusual because I regularly, because it's easily accessible, I regularly, when not in global pandemic, rock a bum bag.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
You know,
Mm.
around the front. And I wore it last week for the first time in 14 months. You know, it was an
Yay.
absolute joy.
Absolute legend.
It was such a joy to worry where I'd put my phone. And
Yeah.
then realise I'd
There
put it in
was
the
a sense
wrong
of peril there.
compartment.
Mm.
Generally, I have a phone and whatever money I might need that day. And this week I had some nice hand sanitizer.
Obviously,
No,
yeah, a good
you-
option.
Because, you know, you got be careful and things. And just run of the mill kind of stuff. Really, it's quite
Stuff. My brother had in his wallet. He had one of those like massive multi-tools that says it's good for everything, but because it's like the thickness of a credit card, it's shit at all of them. I saw him trying to undo a screw, and the whole thing just bent.
You need one of these pens.
A pen? What pen is that?
But it's not just a pen.
Not just a pen.
It has many functions. I think I've already done a tour of my pen
What
on this
else
podcast.
does it do?
What other functions are on your pen?
Well, I'm glad you asked. The pen has
did.
a ruler in centimetres and inches.
Golly
And
gosh.
wait, what's that? A spirit level?
No.
I think it is. And what's this? Could it be a stylus for use on a touchscreen? Yes.
Surely that's everything it's got.
But that's not all. Oh gosh, I wish I had a screwdriver, but wait, I do. Oh no, but it's not a blade screwdriver, it's a Phillips screwdriver. Oh, that's okay. Boom!
Now from JML.
The only thing it doesn't do is write.
It is also a pen.
But is it a pencil?
so
Use a pencil.
a bit convoluted, but Boxing Days around our house is a time when she was still alive. We go to Nan's house, and she'd always buy those Christmas crackers that have really useful stuff in them, like genuinely stuff you need. So, like
The big paper clip.
I'm sure I got like a protractor one year.
Yeah.
Or like,
And like a tape
couple-
measure.
Yeah.
And a small set
And
of
the one time-
screwdrivers.
The
Those
one
little
time,
things.
because like Nan's got everything in their bag. One time, my cousin was like, "Nan, it's a bit of a long shot, but don't suppose you've got like a spanner in your bag, have you?" And she's like, "Actually, yes." And she pulled out one of those, what are the Christmas cracker things?
Oh my god, amazing.
Just so.
I
Yay
went,
for small.
I was with my mum and we were somewhere like where we'd had to park in a field. I think we'd been to see someone do like an outdoor show or something. And so we were parked in the middle of nowhere in a field, and we got back to my mum's car and the battery had gone in her. What are you smiling at?
I'm just enjoying the time we're spending together.
No.
I've never done that before. That's a lie.
No, you're right. I was too busy thinking about how I'm going to end my poem.
I knew you were. I got back to the car and the battery had gone in Mum's key, so we couldn't. And her old car didn't have a key thing.
Oh no!
So we were like, "Oh shit!" And I happened in the bottom of my tote bag to have 2 watch batteries that I had randomly put in there because I'd used them like for my guitar tuner, and I had. I put them in my guitar tuner and I had like 2 left in the packet, and I randomly had put them in my bag and happened in the middle of a field to have them with me to put in the key thing to open the car so we could leave.
Nice.
The universe is mysterious.
The universe.
The universe.
The universe.
But doesn't, keys, can't they still open the actual door?
They can, but on our old car, it didn't have a key thing in the door. It didn't have a hole.
That seems flawed.
It was just a beep, beep, beep.
That
Yeah.
seems silly.
It was flawed because if we hadn't had watch batteries, we'd have been fucked.
Fucked.
I feel like that's potentially an early version of a car with the beepy. That
Yeah.
then enough people have gone, I can't get into my car, for someone to go,
Yeah.
maybe we need to keep the key.
We
thing
should keep
in."
the keyhole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Genuine question, because this is important. Anyone have a rough idea when Dave went? Because I completely forgot to set a timer. I was too engrossed in the natural chat.
I've got a feeling it was like 36 or something like that. So I think he's got a couple
Minutes
more
ago.
minutes. Yeah.
36
No,
minutes.
2036, I think
Let's
it
just
was.
end the chat and see how long it takes.
Oh my god, because he'd still be
Fire.
broadcasting.
Oh, that'd
Like
be
in 2
so
days.
shitty.
In 2 days, he's gonna like text one of us and go, "Where's everyone gone?"
He's written like a 20-page like.
Yeah, he's written a grand
Guys,
poem. It's performed.
We've got a villanelle.
Yeah.
I take it you heard us.
Oh, how's everyone's actually week been? Because we've not really chatted
We
apart from
haven't.
with theme.
No.
So, what have you been up to? You right? Well, while we're waiting for Dave, while we're filling air in a nice possible way, what have you been doing? How's life?
I wrote a 4,000-word essay in 2 days
That's amazing.
What? Great. Why?
What?
because I have a lack of organisational skills, and my essay is due next weekend.
What's the essay on?
Nothing.
Oh,
interesting.
I feel so seen.
Okay. Why do you feel seen? Is it because we're literally streaming your
Well,
face?
Well, that and also I too have panicked. Mostly over narrative structure. So no, like
Ooh,
no
hello,
different
here
to
he is.
usual.
Someone's got a smug little face on.
Can I just say, Dave, the motion of returning yourself to your desk as a dog with worms was very, very
Oh no, he's gonna do it again. His
He
little
just took his
scoot.
bookshelf out.
Scoot,
Scoot. Someone needs to touch his glands.
No,
and just,
it's like,
Oh.
it's just like me trying to get through
Please
his
don't
tight
say glands.
space.
Magsy, not it.
You're right, our Dave.
It's a bit serious.
Oh, fuck.
God.
Well, that's what we expect from you.
You're a poet.
He's a serious poet.
It is a bit serious. It's a bit heavy.
Has it got a title, Dave?
No, it hasn't.
Okay.
I'm not. It's not got a metaphor either, so it's not a poem.
We'll be the judge of that.
I also don't usually do rhyming poems because they're too hard. But I think I've done it this time.
What?
You see, you're doing it the wrong way around. You need to think of the rhyme first
Yeah.
and
that's what I
then
did.
just fudge the poet. That's how it works. That's how you do it.
I was going through like A, B, C, D, like what rhymes with.
That's how poem works.
So you do it.
Poem
Right.
works.
Now, can we have some seriousness, please? Because this is a serious poem. So,
Okay.
Should we click? Okay.
Fuck off, Steph.
If this turns into just, like, if you go, this is a serious poem, and the first word is about poo, I'll just be so angry at you.
It's all right. I'm looking at it again, and I'm realising there is a metaphor in it, so it's all right. It is a poem.
It is a poem, then.
It's just not. I'm not sure it's very good.
Is it,
Anyway,
is it not about handbags?
no, it's not.
Okay.
Loyalty cards which will never be redeemed fall onto the Formica table of a squat. Swap a 20 for a 16th, and it might black out the pain, or maybe not. The maxed out credit card isn't the reason he will never smile. That's because he's looking hard at the photo of his missing child.
So Dave shouldn't have gone last.
I told you it was serious.
I was watching Steph's face during the whole thing.
What was Steph's
know.
face like during the
It
whole
was
thing?
like this. It was like we're watching, and then it was like, and then it was like she was looking around at the rest of us, and then it was like, can't make a joke about it.
His reaction was, make light of the situation.
I could see it happening. Oh god, I can't joke about it. What am I going to do?
You were desperately hoping that Jasper jumped up onto your desk as a distraction, weren't you? That was
that was a lovely poem, Dave.
a lovely poem.
It was all right, wasn't it? It was all right.
Shall we do one more?
Well, Adam was writing a poem,
Well,
wasn't he?
I've got
Oh,
my.
yeah.
I've written my apparently traditional summary limerick.
Yeah.
The one I wrote earlier isn't summary limerick, and it goes like this. There once was a poet called Dave who didn't know how to behave. He would often be heard shouting, "It's far more than words." To the metaphor, he was a mere slave. Limericks are real poems. They're art.
They are art. That was
So-
a bloody good limerick.
This is This is a poem about the actual page of a limerick about the poems you've written tonight. And it's actually just a nice summary. I don't mock anyone, which I feel is unbecoming of me.
Not really in the spirit of.
A cracked vase and an old paperweight to a neighbour who's an old family mate. Steph fired her shot with an acrostic teapot. Dave's poem was so heavy it came in overweight.
Oh,
Oh my life!
that's actually fucking
Are
great.
you trying to sound
I'm
fat?
annoyed.
Do you know what? Sure. Yeah.
That was bloody hard work, that was.
Yeah.
That was good, though. I think you're all pretty... Yeah, that was...
It's a lot of fun. I really do like our poetry nights.
I like poetry though.
Yeah, but apparently, it's intercontinentally approved.
It is indeed.
Yay! Thanks, Texas.
Although JS Rock did have to leave at one point. I think it was just before Steph did her poem. So
That's okay then. Oh no, he'd have still heard the thing about okay. I'm sure lots of good things have come out of America. I just can't list any right now.
David Bowie's fourth album.
Blues music.
Dicks.
Baloo.
Baloo the bear.
Baloo the Bear's music.
Yeah.
Baloo's
The
music.
Baloo's music.
Some music.
Yeah. The bare necessities is great.
Every time I hear Blue now, I just think of that bloody
Blue.
Boris Johnson.
Blue.
Right.
Wait, Molly's just said.
I was just about to read that out, but I'll let you read that out, Hannah.
I forgot that Hannah was my screensaver and I full on shut myself. Adam, do you remember when I changed my phone to that picture of you? We were at 4048 and he went to take a picture of us but forgot he had the flash on. So he took a picture of Adam like this. And I was like, I need that.
Then,
And I made it my screensaver.
Then you zoomed in, so it was just my face like that. Going,
And it was just like,
every fucking time she opens her phone for the next month,
I was like,
a message saying, "Oh my god!" Ah!
Have you still got that
was so
photo? And does it need to
Yeah.
go on our Instagram?
I did promise that I would never send it to anyone as part of the deal of me owning it.
I'm fairly sure you can share it now. There's nothing that I haven't already put up online which will affect me. My chance of getting through more.
Yeah, I really like it as a picture because I'm confused and dressed as the moon. And you're
We
like,
definitely
Right.
need this.
Autobiography.
Yeah, that's got
That's
to
not
go
just as the moon.
on the socials.
I'll find it.
Why are you dressed
Yeah,
as the
but-
moon? I don't remember. Was this a
It
1448
was-
in
Yeah,
Wolverhampton?
it was the Leicester
Oh,
one
that's right.
that same year, and I played the moon, and I got really tired of everybody just wanting stuff from me, so I wandered off around the galaxy for a bit, and I tried to make friends, and then I did a little sad monologue about how I was going to be my own moon for a while, like I'm going to be by myself, and it's going to be fine.
Is this the one where you also sold umbrellas? Or am I thinking of another one?
No, I think
That's a fever dream you had once.
that was just a dream about my umbrellas. I'm going to try and find that picture, but yeah, no, it was great. It was really fun because we had these big cardboard things around our heads as all the different planets. And so we were waiting in the little wings at the Y Theatre to go on, just like clunking into everything. And we were laughing so hard we were like crying because we were trying to get down these tiny corridors sideways with these big cardboard things around our heads.
I bet Tracy Croft was so thrilled.
Oh, it was a triumph for the design team. It really
It was an absolute hoot.
I can't remember their name who did my face thing, but they took ages over it.
You're the moon. That's all I remember is
You've
the
got
Like I
whole
say
day.
that.
take it
over and
seriously,
over.
haven't
It was
you?
very I was gonna make a creative crater pun, but I could. I like. I was like,
You just gave up
Crater.
halfway through.
She's a,
didn't you, Mike?
she's a lunatic.
Hey.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Lunatic.
Yeah, you don't have to repeat it, Adam. We heard it first time.
Lunatic.
No.
It's funny
Lunatic.
because it sounds like.
Molly's asking if it was the lovely.
I forgot how bad it was.
It was so zoomed in.
I forgot how bad it was.
Every time I checked the time, I was like, "Oh!"
Oh dear
God,
Lord.
how shit it was.
It was
Oh
so...
my God.
Try again.
Wait, I'll find the full version because I kept sending it to you more and more. Full version.
So hold on. That's you as the moon. You look like you.
No, I'm just beating her up in an alley. That's what it
I
looks.
was going to say it looks more like from that. It looks a bit more like a Day of the Dead. You know, the Mexican Day of the Dead thing. Oh yes, that's better. Yeah. Oh,
Of the moon.
Molly's asking, was it Daisy who did it?
Maybe.
Might have been because Daisy tends to do that stuff
Yeah.
in Leicester, doesn't she?
I
The
can't
legend.
remember now. It feels like so long ago. Yeah, it might have been.
The moon.
Yeah. It was.
Fuck me, I've forgotten how bad that photo was.
Oh my God, it...
There's always some
Just
interesting
being a
photos come out of.
Jesus Christ, it's amazing.
yeah, you look like a sentient polo.
I just enjoyed how much by the end of it you were so pissed off of that moon head.
it was like tink, tink, tink.
I remember I was walking
Bouncing
behind
off
you
the
down the
wall,
corridor
like-
and I saw you stop and you went. I just turned yourself sideways and walked down like a crab.
And mine wasn't even the biggest. Poor Leah had that giant earth, and she's tiny anyway, and it was like huge. I've never laughed so much in my life. Just like dunk, dunk.
It's fact you kept just going, I'm the moon.
Yeah. So that's my favourite screensaver I've ever had. It just reminded me of it when Molly said that because I remember looking at the time and being like, "Oh, holy fuck!"
Every fucking day I got a message saying your face scared me.
And I screenshot it and sent it again. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
The moon.
Very good. Very good. I miss 1448.
But it's happening again
Yeah.
soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
1448 summer is happening
As
in
long as we
June.
don't get locked down again, yay!
Be pessimistic.
Oh,
Sorry?
No, I'm being optimistic.
Don't say stuff like that.
No, it's going to be fine
It's gonna be fine.
because we're all going to get our vaccines and then we'll hug for a month. That's the plan.
No.
Yes.
Apart
No,
from
we'll get a
Steph.
hug from us
Love-
and
We'll
stare at
hug
what
for a
doing
month
it.
and we'll make aggressive eye contact with Steph while we're doing it.
No.
Yes.
Loftus Brig.
Yeah, that's happening.
Although you say that, Steph, when I hadn't seen you for years, and then I come to do training at your place, and I turned round and you were there looking at me as though to say, "Why haven't you noticed me yet?" Remember?
I was sat there and like you walked in and I was sat next to my mate and I went, oh, it's Dave. She went, who? I went, oh, I know him. I went, but then you do the normal, he probably won't remember me, just in case you didn't. So then I could go, yeah, it was years ago. But then you turned around and I was going, at you in the hopes that you would look at me.
Yeah.
If he'd
And,
have
and I
gone-
was like, Steph, hello. And it was really nice to see her. I hadn't seen you for years.
And then you made me your volunteer for everything.
Yeah, right, but can I also point out, I purposefully didn't go over and hug you, as much of a huggy person as I am. You came over to me and hugged me.
Was that at the end?
Oh my life. My whole life's been a lie.
It's all been lies.
It's a one-time thing, Dave. It's never happened again.
It was one time. We were on a
One
break.
time. It meant nothing to me.
So I think what's going to happen is we're going to turn up at Loftusbury. For people who don't know, we're all going to Steph's house for a summer festival called Loftusbury.
Yeah, it all began because we wanted to heal my experience of Glastonbury and have a good experience
Yeah.
rather than the trauma that I
So,
went through.
so we're all going to piss in the corner of Steph's garden, and then we're just going to put on a screen some footage of AC/DC Donington in 1992.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in a puddle.
Dave's invitation has been
I'm gonna,
Rescinded.
rescinded.
I'm gonna fully recline my wheel. I'm gonna fully recline my wheelchair, so it's like I'm sitting in a deck chair,
Yeah,
and then it'll be like.
yeah, perfect.
But
Absolutely
Steph's
perfect.
doing
yeah.
all this. I don't want to hug. I don't want to hug. I reckon we'll get there, and the four of us will hug, and Steph will be there going, "I'm not going to hug," and then she'll get closer and closer and go. You know when people do that.
Just on the outside, just a little.
You know, it'll be exactly like one of those fantasy films where the teenage kids get together in the woods for the first time and touch and like end up getting like superpowers and like. They're the
Yeah,
only
if-
ones that
I
take
think
the
that needs rewording.
If after we meet up and I can't fly, I'm gonna be pissed off.
You know what I mean?
Before we
yes, we
leave,
do.
then. Before we leave tonight, what superpowers would you want? Now we're all getting vaccinated. What superpowers do you hope the vaccine will give you?
Teleportation.
But would your clothes only if the things
Would
you're
my
touching?
clothes go with me? Yes.
Well, no, because they haven't got the power.
What pinky shit
Yeah, but
are you
they're
inventing?
touching
No, like-
me.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to ask you. Like, do the things you're touch, like you can hold someone's hand and they go with you, like that sort of stuff?
Yeah. I want to be
But-
like Nightcrawler.
But
Yeah.
what you're touching the ground, so the ground will teleport with you.
Nah, I think it's only things you
No,
want to
it's
go
like-
with you.
My
wanna
matter
be-
that makes up me. And what? Yes.
You want to be like Jake Gyllenhaal? Is that not? Because
The other one, the X-Man.
Yeah, she wants to take photos
I
of
wanna-
car crashes.
Be like a creepy murderer person. Yeah. No.
I mean, you
yeah.
do.
I mean, yeah.
It did make getting from Leicester to Wolverhampton easy, because let's be honest.
That's what I mean. I spend so much time getting between places. If I could just be like, boom, I'm there.
Why would you? Why would you
Also-
choice be? Oh, I could go to Wolverhampton. You could ping anywhere.
I could go to Wolverhampton whenever I want, and I could have a
Weird.
drink there, and then
Yes,
go
you can.
home.
Oh yeah, can you teleport and?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could drink and then teleport.
Oh, no,
I
imagine
can't
getting
drink
so
and
drunk.
drive.
You end up so drunk. You end up teleporting in a house you used to live to.
I'm in my nan's house. I'm like, oh god, the people that live here now are really angry.
There'll be a policeman like waiting for you at the teleport, going, "How many have you had tonight?"
I've had none.
I like ring you up like, I'm in Svalbard. Funny story. Why me some Krona? I don't know.
Well, surely you could just teleport yourself inside a bank and then grab some money and then teleport yourself out.
Yeah, there must be some kind of.
I feel
There
like
must be rules about
my
it.
Superpowers would be 100% used for evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would start out being really, but then I would get corrupted really
Oh,
quickly.
yeah. Mainly
Yeah.
because I'd be going, Hannah, do it.
Yeah, you'd be like, you could just go like into the ice cream van, get all the ice cream, and then teleport away.
And then
Yeah.
That's how
bring me
it'd
a Mr.
start.
Whippy with a flake.
Yeah,
And the red
bring me a
sauce.
strawberry mivvy.
Again, just as you say, teleporting to Wolverhampton wouldn't be a good use of that power. I feel teleporting into an ice cream van to get a free 99 is
get an
probably
OP.
not
Yeah.
You know what I've read
the
today?
bigger fish to fry.
Genuinely, apparently, there's a flake shortage.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I
That was
saw
on
that.
Oh,
Friday
really?
This morning.
A flake is
So you
not a good chocolate.
No, it's not. You
In
lose
an ice
half of it.
cream, though.
You lose it, it crumbles everywhere. If you want that, get a twirl.
Yeah, at least it's
The
contained.
That's
easy
it.
way to
If
eat a
there's a
flake.
flake shortage, is there also a twirl shortage? Because a twirl is
Yeah.
technically a flake with an extra chocolate
Chocolate-covered
layer.
flake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a tweet. Not so long ago that was a twirl is essentially a flake with its shit together,
Yeah.
and it really resonated with me.
Yeah.
Plus, if flakes have gone into a shortage, so the price has gone up, can you buy twirls and then shave them and sell them as flakes?
Sell them on the black market.
Maybe the most powerful people in our new society will be the ice cream people who have got them in their vans already.
You
Yeah.
never know.
Now
know.
they're sitting on
Currency.
like gold bullion of the chocolate world.
What we've learned from this is we all aspire to be a twirl.
Yeah. Or
I
an
want
ice
a
cream.
You
McFlurry.
see?
I might get one on the way home.
No chance! No chance!
If a McFlurry appears in that little square now, I'm gonna lose my shit.
This is a reminder. Stage call for Molly. Stage call for Molly. This is your 35-second minute.
I imagine Mike's dad's now sitting in the living room going, he's taking the piss. He's taking the piss now. He's going to try to push it.
If you suddenly go, I would love a new BMW's M3.
Oh, it has to happen. Has
Got
to
a
happen.
Lamborghini if you want one.
Yes. There's love for you,
Yeah.
Steph.
Yeah. I bought you tea. Shut up.
I bought you a Lamborghini.
I know. But I bought you
So,
tea.
what a wonderful night we've had.
We have had a lovely night. It's
Yeah.
been
Lovely.
It's been quite jolly fun.
Yeah.
Jolly.
We're back. We're back next
Jolly.
week.
It is stories next week. I mean, it's a guest, isn't it?
It's a guest. It's Lloydie next week, isn't it?
Yeah, Luigi.
I shall message him to make sure he remember. Yep.
Yeah.
Had a stroke then.
Try to message him complete words, Adam. That might help.
Yeah. if you could send-
No, I reckon it's more fun if you have to decrypt it.
Thank you
Okay.
so much for joining us. JS Rock, thank you for joining us from that there, Texas.
Yeah, so far
Right there,
away.
America
thanks.
land.
We're coming over. Sort the spare room out, mate.
Yeah, we'll pop round.
Or spare room. out.
Hannah's going to teleport there as soon as she's had a
I'll be
second
there.
jab.
Only like a few weeks from now.
You'll recognise her. She's the
Fully
one.
vaxxed and ready to.
She's the one with an ice cream with a massive flake in it.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
a paperweight.
Yeah.
and the paperweight, and just trailing with a set of stairs.
I have to bring these with me everywhere I go now. It's part of my whole thing.
Yeah,
part of
makes
my
sense.
deal.
That is very you.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
And there's poetry there.
So yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
follow us on the socials. Get onto our Discord. All the links are in the chat. Get over there. We'll see you next week.
Yay.
Yeah, have a good- Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
I'm
everybody.
going to end the stream now.
Bye,
Bye.
lovely